been no local law enforcement anywhere around. There has been no local police. There's been no state police to help with anything. Secondly, if they did start doing that, it was only after the governor and the mayor received subpoenas to go before a grand jury because of the Insurrection Act that could be brought against them. So now that they're getting some legal heat, maybe they are starting to cooperate. But before that, they have not and were not helping ICE do anything. In fact, they were fighting them.
No, I'm going to disagree with you there.
I have friends. It's on every TV.
No, it's not on every TV. It's on the TVs that you watch. The stations that you watch. So let me just, I'll say one response to that, and then I'm done.
Fox, I watch all
I'm done. One response to that, and then I'm done.
You're spreading false.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
no, I'm not.
Absolutely are being false.
Dude, you're gone.
You absolutely
so
are.
for the record, there are 600 total officers in Minneapolis.
Swells.
There's 600 total officers in Minneapolis. How are they supposed to be on every street?
They're not on every street, but they're there to keep.
Oh, they're not on every street, but they were on the streets that you wanted them to be on at the time you needed them on, right?
Right? See, now
but that's not right. Explain that to me.
Swells, you're smarter than that, and I don't think
I'm smarter than you. I can tell because you're supporting this Nazi fascism that we have going on, and it's really sad. Like, I mean, you're supporting people being knocked on the doors and being forced in their homes and taken out of cars. Like, you're supporting the violation of civil human rights. I'm definitely smarter than you are because I can see that happening in our United States of America.
Well, Swells,
listen, fake cop. I'm not talking to you, fake cop. Shush. Go take your test again. Listen, Black Apache, you are supporting fascism. I would, if you want to be as smart as me, research the 7 pillars of fascism and then come back to me. Y'all have a good day. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye. You're a dummy.
Hey, let me ask you.
See, this is what people like to do. They throw out a bunch of information, then they run and they start making personal attacks, which is why people can't actually have an adult conversation with a child who is in the body of an adult. But mentally, she's not addressing what I brought up, which was there is a federal mandate passed by Congress, enforced by the president and the ICE agents. The local people, the governor, nor the mayor are helping anyway. They're in fact telling their local law enforcement, do not help.
Good.
Which leaves it to regular citizens to go out there to try to help, and they're not qualified to do that. There should be police officers to de-escalate. Where is the de-escalation? Where is the de-escalation?
Ask ICE that question.
Where's the
They also put
de-escalation?
out a thing for ICE and saying, here's where ICE is going to be.
Black Apache,
Y'all look at this app.
Good.
And that way y'all can go fight them for us.
Good.
I
should not be unaliving people. End of story.
Yeah. Are you black? Yeah. Are you black?
Yes.
You are?
Well, your ancestors should be ashamed of you.
No,
Does he matter if it's black? The fuck?
Yeah, why does it matter? But I am black, by the way.
Also, hey, Black Apache, let me ask you a question. If ICE is going and getting bad guys and Walls or whoever says, hey, we've got some people in jail, you need to come get them. Are you going to hunt the bad guys? You're going to go and swipe up all the guys that are already in jail?
Well, I think PK, with all due respect, you guys are putting a narrative forward that is not true. If that happened recently, I could agree with that. Because they came on TV and said it out of Mr. Walsh's mouth, the governor, the mayor said it as well. They would not, under any circumstance, cooperate with ICE. They said it. That was their words, not mine.
ICE is a brutal
organization
that unalives people. That we've seen that live on TV. The fact that you can sit here and see it live in person, see it happen, and still justify ICE being in the street means there's a big problem with our Constitution, with certain Americans thinking that the Constitution doesn't apply. This is insane.
Right.
It's actually called the rule of law. We all have laws.
Okay. The rule of law does not state that you can unalive
people. Black Apache. I'm trying to understand something. The first words when Swells was speaking, said that to you, your first response, the first thing you said was you didn't know anything about it. I'm just curious. After that, you started giving your opinion about whether or not it was true that they were actually doing this.
Right.
Based on what I've heard, I am actually going to finish my sentence.
Okay.
Please let me to finish. I don't understand how you go from I don't know if that's true or not to giving an opinion that it's not true. That literally happened.
I can explain that to you. I can explain it to you so you can have the right context. The context is I don't have any way to verify whether that's true or not. But what I can do is use my own brain and the eyes and ears I hear. I saw the governor of Minnesota and
you don't have a way to verify
I saw
whether or not that's
the
true?
mayor. I saw the mayor and I heard him say it. They would not, under any circumstance, support
Good for
ICE
you.
being
Now,
in their state.
wait. A moment
So
ago,
is that
you
true
said
or
you
not?
don't have any. He
Let
said
him
that
finish his fucking thought.
I don't have personal
Got it.
knowledge
Cool.
of
Black
is what I
Apache.
was saying.
Black Apache.
Yeah.
I'm addressing something you just said.
I said
First
personal
off, then yeah, got it. Cool. First off, it doesn't have to be personal. You don't have to have a buddy in the fucking mayor's office. Pardon my language, everybody. But I'm trying to deal with somebody who's being here as kind of just like a chaos agent, because you are.
I'm
just a moment ago. No. Yes, because a moment ago.
You don't know anything about me, bro.
You have a strong opinion about a thing you said you don't
it's
know
not
about.
The law is not an opinion. It's written down. You can read it too.
No. We're talking about, first off, you tried to claim a moment ago that somehow you don't have any way to verify whether or not it's true that they actually said, come and get these people. That's a lie. That's a lie.
You made something up.
Oh, well,
how are you going to verify?
Once again, you're calling the governor and the mayor liars.
No,
I'm
talking about you. I am only talking about you.
I'm repeating what I heard them say.
Good for you. Now listen to the thing I just said. Maybe
you should listen to what I said.
I did. I've been addressing it.
The mayor
I know, and I'm saying that. And that's
not the end. I don't have personal
end.
Knowledge because I'm not in Minnesota.
And
I'm
you don't
in
need that. Yeah, you don't have to be in Minnesota to learn things that happen in Minnesota.
That's
okay, so show us where it happened.
I'm explaining.
So go ahead and show us where it happened.
Pardon?
Go ahead and show us where it happened.
Show us what happened.
You're not tracking very well.
Are you referring to where
what you just fucking said?
Come and get these people that are in jail that we have that are undocumented, Mr. ICE, Border Patrol people. That statement between the state and
what you just fucking said. You're bitching at him for something, but you're not fucking tracking. You're not paying attention to what he's saying.
I am. I'm trying to point out. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Black Apache. I'm trying to point out. Please be quiet for a moment.
Make a fucking point.
I'm trying to point out. I have. I'm trying to make the point.
You made your point and you're wrong.
Please be quiet. No, it's
why
I'm pointing out that it's limited.
You're wrong, Daniel.
Then just be quiet and then allow me to.
You're wrong, Daniel.
Then
you're wasting everyone's time.
With all due respect, Daniel,
Black Apache, this is so childish. Can you just wait?
I did, but he made his point, and I said,
can you just wait?
Sure,
but
he's
1 minute. Give him a minute.
He actually, I don't even need a minute. I'm simply trying to point out the very short, succinct version of this is I'm trying to point out this idea that somehow his personal knowledge, that he needs personal knowledge, as in someone. You have to reduce that. That I'm quoting you. I'm quoting you.
I got you.
I can't be wrong if I'm quoting you.
Thank you for the likes, though, Juan. And the support.
Daniel, how am I wrong if I'm quoting you? Because I explained in the context I was speaking that I don't have personal knowledge. What I do have is knowledge of what the governor said and what the mayor has said. And they said it very publicly. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, got it. And is that something that you need to have? Personal knowledge?
Well, I don't know. I guess they don't need to go on TV and say anything to anybody then.
Maybe it was out of context. Maybe you saw a clip and you didn't actually understand the context.
Maybe I did, but I doubt it. Because I think the ICE agents would not be with 3,000 deep.
Well, you can't doubt it without having personal knowledge, right?
If there's no fraud.
How do you have such a strong opinion about a thing you admit you have limited knowledge?
Then go ahead and show us where it is, dude. Go ahead.
If you want to have some question, I'll answer.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Do you think that ICE needs to be there to investigate fraud?
No.
Yeah, because that's not their job to investigate fraud. So I don't understand why people
nobody said that
they're there for the fraud. No, I'm just saying, not you per se.
Well, I'm pointing out
some people have said that
because there are people that are illegal aliens in Minnesota who have been perpetrating fraud, whether it's 1 person or 50 people. I don't know.
Now hold on. I could see. Because it's less than one. Well, I'm gonna say it's about 1% of illegal immigrants in Minnesota, where Texas and Florida have over 10%, and they've sent the most ICE agents to Minnesota.
That's because Minnesota's the only people fighting them.
Hey, let me
almost
let me jump in here real quick.
Yeah, Dave, get in. But I just want to say, y'all almost make ICE seem weak. If you need 3,000 people for less than 1% of illegal immigrants.
Hey, let me jump in here real quick. PK, Black Apache, what state do you guys live in?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
He said he's listening.
Let me.
How about this? Are you in a red state or a blue state?
He said he lives in
It
Kansas.
still doesn't fucking matter.
I'm in Kansas, but I don't know what that matters.
All right, so let me put it this way. Why do you think like I'm in California? So why would they send so many ICE agents to a state like Minnesota where probably maybe a couple of percent of those people could maybe defend themselves compared to a state like California? And I'm going to throw New York in there because I am from New York and I know a lot of people live in New York. If they step foot in California or New York, they're going to get annihilated. When I say they're going to get annihilated, they will literally get annihilated.
They already have.
They came to Los Angeles. Look what happened to them, right? They were out of there in a heartbeat.
And it was the same way with New York. They left quickly.
They left quick.
And
so they go to these weaker states because they can do what they want in the weaker states. But when you come to states where they can defend themselves, like Texas, California, New York, they can't do jack squat. Because why? Because people are armed.
I wouldn't agree with that, but that's
you're painting a really, really fucked up narrative. That's fine.
You really are. That's called insurrection, by the way.
No, that's not called insurrection. That's people
to fight the federal government that is withholding and holding up federal laws. That is actually called insurrection.
Black Apache, I'm curious. Were you a supporter of January 6th?
When was what was
yes,
that?
You were.
4 days.
What you mean?
Yes,
come on.
You don't know me like that, brother.
Come on. You had to. If you have to think about it, you were a supporter of it.
I didn't have to think about anything. I'm in Kansas. What do you mean a supporter? Clarify.
Okay.
That.
Do you support what happened during January 6th?
What happened? What are you talking about?
You know what happened.
What happened?
Let's don't do this. You know what happened. Do you support what happened during January 6th?
Just speak your piece. What is it? Lay it out, man. You have a mouth. Explain.
Black Apache, don't do this.
Gators
don't be like
don't
this. You're being very.
I don't think we need to waste
you're
our time
hedging.
We
all know what happened.
No, we don't need. No. He's trying to waste time. He's trying to stretch it out. He's trying to stretch it out.
Go ahead.
On the one thing,
this is what I was asking me. Conscious. This is what I was asked for. Conscious. This is what I was asked for. This is covered already. ICE records already point out the actual records. All right, from the actual Department of Corrections in Minnesota, actually show that they've actually been. Like, for example, like Minnesota, law requires that Department of Corrections notify ICE when there are undocumented people in their actual detention facilities. All right, when they're in their actual jails, prisons, all that type of stuff, after they've actually been processed and such. Basic federalism, it's actually a requirement. I'm happy to show you the actual documentation. And the weirdest part is this is actually was covered quite a while ago by Fox News.
Today. Your article is dated today.
That's right.
2 days ago or today?
2 days ago. Said the 24th, today the 26th.
So over the weekend.
When the fuck did I even say day?
It's current though. Isn't that a good thing that it's not from a year ago or 3 weeks ago?
I'm pointing out that the law didn't get passed last week, like this weekend. Is what I'm trying to point out. This isn't something that just started. It's an existing law, has been in place since before they sent these 3,000 federal agents and such. So instead of the contrarian BS, I was asked to provide it to show that it's actually covered. I'm happy to show you the actual documentation. I can even play you the videos of the actual references to this by actual Minnesota lawmakers and politicians. The thing is, this is something, a much lower level avenue that is far more effective, because the craziest part is roughly 7 out of 10 people that are being detained and deported by this administration have committed no crime. That's per the ICE numbers. That is from Department of Homeland Security.
Are you saying that they're here legally?
No, what he's saying is they're not criminal. The only crime that was coming across the border legally.
And even in many cases, not even. No, stop. I'm not even saying that, Conscious.
Oh, really?
I'm saying that a person who is in processing, for either an asylum or a refugee claim, they are not committing a crime by crossing the border wherever they feel like. It's actually required.
Okay, if you're asylum,
under 8 USC 1158 and 1157, it is a requirement that you be on U.S. soil, and whether or not it does in port of arrival, irrespective of such alien status, that is the very first line of the freaking statute. So even that's not the crime. So once again, PK and Black Apache, now that you have this information, what the fuck, yo?
Okay, all that.
You can't just cross the border anywhere.
Who dropped Daniel, man? What the hell?
I'll answer that.
I'm still in the mainstream.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
So Daniel, I'll answer that. I'm gonna say like this: any law enforcement agency that does not cooperate with other law enforcement agency as far as the hierarchy goes, they're wrong, because the laws have already been put into place. We have a United States for a reason. There are 50 states, and they're all united underneath the umbrella of the federal government.
That's just not true.
Now, when one,
so what about the state laws?
It's called the 10th Amendment.
The state,
dude.
the state.
You're wrong. It's called the 10th Amendment. Anything that's
so any state can do what they want.
No, I'm trying to explain.
Thank you.
Be quiet. I'm explaining.
Any state can do what they want, correct?
I'm simply pointing
I'm asking. It's a question.
Then I'm answering this question. So be quiet, PK.
Any state can do what they want, correct?
No, actually, no, they can't. What
you
actually is, you essentially have, you have several articles that basically outline the whole thing. Then you have the enumerated powers covered in Article 2, Section 1 through 6 and such and everything. Basically, they're enumerated powers to the legislative and to the executive. And anything that's not covered by those, the 10th Amendment says go to the states. They can add to a federal law. They cannot remove from. They can only add to at the state level. That's basic federalism. They have different jurisdictions and such. As long as it is not part of their enumerated powers or interfere with what they're required to do. Now, the thing is, court after court has basically said that Donald Trump trying to use the Insurrection Act and the Enemy Aliens Act, that he's actually misused it, and then he hasn't been able to do it. Now he's trying to institute martial law by lying about what has happened, and it's had detrimental effects. People have lost their lives. Lying, and the thing is, this administration has told cartoonishly proven false lies about the people that have lost their lives, trying to claim that somehow we've seen the video where he was disarmed before he was ever fired upon, yet they said he was armed.
You didn't see what was in his hands.
They said he was brandishing it.
They said
they tried to say he was brandishing it too. All right, it was still behind him, and he had a concealed carry. He at no point in that entire action does it appear that Mr. Petty committed any crime. He was peaceful assembly. He had a camera.
He was obstructing an officer.
PK, can you stop with this bullshit, bro? Like, all you keep saying is, he's obstructing an officer. Come on, bro.
When a federal officer tells you to get out of the middle of the street, I would suggest you do it.
You don't have to if they don't.
We don't have to do shit, dude.
Or probable cause for a crime. What was the probable cause for the crime for the young lady?
Hold on. Let's ask PK this. What if they don't do it? Then what should happen?
They detain them.
What if they decide not? What if they decide to resist? What should happen to them?
They detain them.
So they shouldn't unalive them.
That's not what was happening.
That's exactly what happened.
So why was
that happened later?
Wait, hold on. For breaking, even because he still broke the law. The only thing he did was impede their investigation. Should he be unalive?
No, he also shouldn't be like literally wrestling with them.
It can't be.
No,
he wasn't wrestling with them.
It can't be. Also, he should be. But the reason why
you're a liar.
Hold on. And the reason why I say that, PK, is because
y'all haven't even seen the whole video.
Hold on a sec, PK. The reason why I say that those officers should have detained them because they are trained to do that. Like, you think you think the bad guy's gonna be nice with them? They knew this job is dangerous, and that's what y'all keep like forgetting or negating.
We're not
that
forgetting
fact.
anything.
Like, this is a dangerous job when you say that. So you're not to deal with dangerous situations.
They are trained.
That's the bad part.
They are trained.
ICE agents are not trained.
Training, bro.
They got 6 weeks of training. No, they're not.
So I'm going to say one last thing, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to go after this. I got one last thing to say.
One last thing to say. No, I want to address what PK just claimed.
Black Apache want to finish up. You got to go. Go ahead.
Yeah, just real quick. I feel terrible about the lady that lost her life and the young man that lost their life. It shouldn't have never happened. So let's get that out the way. I would not tell. I have 2 sons and 3 daughters. I wouldn't tell any of my kids to go out with a loaded weapon to any protest and confront any law enforcement at all, because you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation. Whether it's understood or misunderstood, it could happen. And we see the result of an escalating process rather than coming together, the state, the federal coming together and working together to de-escalate. That's my only point about it all, and I'll leave it with you guys. Thanks, Con.
One more,
Thanks,
before you leave, can you answer one question for me?
That's like saying she wouldn't end up with her lip busted if she would have just cooperated with her rapist.
That's a lie. That's just far-fetched, bro.
Do you think that the gentleman who was unalive had the right to have a pew pew and had the right to protest here in America as an American citizen?
Well, I'll answer it two ways. I absolutely am for and agree with peaceful protest. That's one of our rights. Okay, so I'm in alignment with that. However, being a black man growing up in the United States of America, my personal experience I would have told my friend, do not go out there with a gun on you, even though you have a legal right maybe to have it on you, and you have a concealed carry. Why escalate a situation that doesn't need to be? And in my opinion, the state, local police should have been there to help keep the crowd away and let them protest, but not impede the process. Let them protest. But there's a certain way we have to do that.
Dude, this is disgusting what you just said. So wait. So what you're
talking about? No, it's not disgusting.
He has a properly legal concealed carry license. He is not actually brandishing the weapon. It is literally in the back.
Well, you don't know that.
Please, we've already seen it.
The video we saw.
It's been made public. He wasn't brandishing it. They lied about that. It was actually in the back. We actually see the officer actually take it from him. And that's before he's ever fired upon. So he was on the ground, outnumbered by officers, face down. He was not a threat. And then he was actually alive after being disarmed. So the thing you're saying doesn't make sense.
Well, it does make sense because first of all, I'll help you. Just follow me on this. So there's a lady that was being pushed to the ground, from my understanding. I haven't seen the video, but based on what you guys said. No, we're talking about Mr.
Preddy. Yes.
Well, I'm leading up to that.
Yes.
So the lady was being taken by the ICE or dealt with. So then we have a gentleman that decides he's not a police officer. He's not a law enforcement. He's just a citizen that jumps in the middle of that. How does he know what that lady did or didn't do? How does he know? He just takes it upon himself to do.
He was there for the entire.
Did he know her? Incident. Did he know her personally?
He doesn't have to know her personally in order to be there for the whole fucking.
I'm just saying. He was
a witness, dumbass.
Right. I'm just saying.
Yo, I can't be nice to y'all, man.
You got Daniel. I don't care.
Dude, I'm never like this.
Can I make a statement?
You're being a juvenile, Daniel.
So I would like to address what.
Can I make a statement?
No, you can't. So anyway, Black Apache, I just wanted to say, you said something very important, right? You said even if he has the legal right to carry it, he shouldn't do it. So then what the fuck? Wait, I am still speaking.
He shouldn't be fighting ICE agents with a gun on him.
Okay. You just lost your First Amendment, right? So
was that hard to understand?
What good are our rights if we can't use them? What good are they? Because he was using his First and his Second Amendment right, and he was still unalived in the fucking street.
He was told to get out of the street.
So please tell me, what good are our rights? I will unmute you and let you speak now.
He was on the sidewalk.
Can I make a statement?
So PK doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Go ahead, Tutal.
You know, one of the problems with us coming to an agreement is when people are unreasonable and make up all type of scenarios to prove their point. The point should be the man was unalive unnecessarily and that they shouldn't have done it. To make up all these scenarios where y'all gonna try to make the man wrong is what makes your argument disingenuous and keeping us not being able to agree on anything. You know, Apache, if if you just recognize that what these men did was going too far, at some point, what do they have to do? Line somebody up against the wall and unalive them before you say they're wrong? Come on, you got to agree on something that you see in order for us to have an opportunity to reach some kind of middle ground. But when you all go all the way back from the line and what you see to suggest, oh, he had to know her. What about the fact that we come to people's aid without knowing them? Okay, what happened to Americans coming to each other's aid and not having to know them personally? And all of a sudden now is, did he know her personally? Did he do this? Did he know her? Did he know what she did? See, that's what keeps us at odds. You have to recognize, first and foremost, this man had done nothing illegal. Carrying his pew-pew was not illegal. They didn't even know he had it until they had him all on all fours. And the man took it before they pew-pewed him 10 times within 5 seconds. Come on, guys. You got to just admit that was wrong.
Too tall. Was he standing? Something is wrong. That he got unalived. All I want to say, and I'm going to leave after this. So it was wrong that he got killed. But my point of it all is, why was they even addressing him in the first place? Did they address him first, or did he address the ICE agents first? Who inserted themselves into the middle of that situation? And
so there are plenty of film
love all
that
y'all.
show him in the streets
Thanks,
asking people.
Y'all can talk about me after I leave.
We're gonna wait till you come back.
He was never aggressive.
Appreciate
They have made empathy be a bad thing, right?
Carry your weapon at that protest. How do we know?
I got
it. Do not allow that.
I got it right here. Freeze frame of it right here. This is where he's actually.
Yeah, well, I want to see it
by the officer in gray. The officer, the one towards the right, basically in the far end, that is the one that took the weapon from him. The one that's actually to the side right here, with the little freaking with the shiesty on and the sunglasses. Like, I'm serious. I'm just saying.
Now you're laughing about it.
That dude. All right, the one in the kind of tan. That's the one who takes his weapon out in a moment and then fires upon him. Now, the thing is, he was disarmed before they ever fired upon him. How is he a threat for being armed if they already disarmed him? And it's right in his line of sight for this officer who actually opens fire. So I need to understand if him being armed was the reason he was a threat, and this agent watched him be disarmed by the one in the gray. Please explain how he was still a threat. I need to understand this.
He wasn't a threat, but it's like these people just don't understand the fact that when something's wrong, it's wrong. And then these guys try to justify it by just putting out some bullshit. And it's like, dude, just when you're wrong, it's wrong. Like, stop trying to justify something that's wrong. Like, you can't.
We're not trying to justify it. We're trying to not let you vilify it.
You've been lying about it the entire time.
What does that mean?
You've been lying.
Can
you explain that? Can you explain what that means?
The video that
what does that mean? How are we vilifying? Wait,
I'm on my tablet. I can't play.
PK, how are we vilifying a bad action from ICE? How are we vilifying it? Explain.
How do we know it's bad action? What happened before the video? What happened before the camera?
Sir, he was walking around in the street, passing cars by.
He was harassing.
He did nothing violent.
No.
Wait, hold on, bro. American Lotus, he wasn't harassing.
He wasn't harassing anybody. You're a liar.
Nah, man. 16 states does not prohibit carrying weapons at a protest. So
what state was he in?
Money grip.
Minnesota.
Wait, hold on. You said 16 states, but you didn't mention his state. What about his state? Because I know you looked that one up. Was he allowed to carry?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Was he allowed to carry in his state?
We need to know. That's what I'm talking about.
We know. We know.
See, what we already know. He was
at a protest.
Hold on, and this American Lotus, this how you know, because they haven't said he wasn't supposed to be carrying it. And if he wasn't, that'd have been the first thing Christy Nome said, and the border czar. Like, he wasn't even supposed to have that pew-pew on him. And then everybody would be like, okay, well, you know what? It might be justified there. But he was allowed to have that on it.
a protester with the illegal weapon, it would have been the words came out.
And they do it all the time down here in Georgia. If they have a protest or anything, they got their pew on them. They do it in Texas. They do it in Florida.
Open carry.
Why can't he have it?
Well, I just have
that's kind of the funny part. Y'all just eroding people's rights. That's what I'm mad at. And y'all, and I'm saying even with the immigrants' rights, because they still do have due process rights and things of that nature. We can't circumvent that if we're America. Those are the standards that we live by, love it or leave it. And if we don't like it, we can change it. But you can't just say, oh man, they don't apply to them. When our forefathers set it in stone that it does apply to them until we change it. Now they gave us a mechanism.
The thing that gets me right is that it applies when it's convenient for them. Like the Kyle Rittenhouse people are so quiet right now.
Right?
Like you all defended that kid till like his nutsack was down your throat, right?
And almost everything about what Kyle Rittenhouse was doing was illegal. It was a weapon that he wasn't allowed to have.
And he traveled across state lines. He wasn't there to defend himself. He was there by his own admission to protect public property. He was brandishing. I'm sorry, you're right. Private. You're right.
And the owner said that he didn't ask him to do so, and they didn't want him to do so. Never asked him to do so at all. Then on top of that, he fled the state. All right, everything about what he did.
Home. He was a kid. Kid was fucking.
It was illegal, according to you. It's illegal, so it's fine. It's illegal.
All day.
Here we go again with this horse shit.
They put kids in jail every day.
I went to jail when I was a kid.
What?
Guess what I did?
What's your point? Show it, American Lotus. Let me know when you're ready, bro.
We know you're white. You were probably a school shooter.
So let me get it straight. So Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's funny to y'all? School shooters?
That she called you one, bro.
It's called
yeah, she uses
having a what's it called?
You're not a school shooter, are you? So why take it?
Are you offended by it?
I'm not taking it personally. I'm saying
you kind of did. That's funny.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
It's funny to you. You kind of did.
No jokes anymore? What's going on?
Y'all can make jokes all you want, right, PK? Y'all can. What? We're not nice to y'all. I'm sorry, I don't respect your freaking horrendous positions. It's perfectly fine for Kyle Rittenhouse to go across state lines, have that weapon illegally, to actually flee the state. And the answer to that is, well, he was a kid. Man,
you're defending the protesters again.
What you want to say? Whether you can carry a weapon at a protest depends. So you didn't even look up the state still?
Come on, bro.
Come on, yeah, that's just late.
You know the state. You know the state. So just look up the state.
Wait a minute, hold on, bro. You went and grabbed that, but you didn't look up Minnesota law. I'll look it up for you.
Conscious, you and I literally had a discussion on whether or not what the first interaction was with the police officer, the ICE agent. And you said, oh, it was right there at the sidewalk. There at the sidewalk. I sent you the video and you still don't care enough to look at it.
Well, I'm on live right now, buddy. So I can't look at it. You understand that? Is that cool? You want me to stop the live to look at the video? I will.
Are y'all
going to have you play it?
Yeah,
none of good people have acknowledged it started.
Because I'm sorry, go ahead. Who was saying something? I think it was Crystal.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm trying to ask, are we talking about the male nurse that was pew-pewed?
Yes,
yeah.
Ma'am.
Okay, I just have a question. I'm sure everyone's watched the video. In the video, you see them taking him, wrestling him down, but then you hear a single shot and all of them disperse off of him, and then you hear multi-rounds of shots. Is it possible that he actually took the first one? I don't know.
No, because I'm going to dismiss everything. No, I am going to dismiss everything you said because you just said that the ICU nurse for veterans is just a male nurse. That's how you refer to him. I automatically disqualified everything you said after that sentence.
Well, was he not a male?
The man had both his palms were on the ground. He was on.
Yeah.
Both his palms were on the ground. He's on his knees with both his palms on the ground.
I have the
He was there to obstruct.
The screenshot.
He was isolated.
Yeah, I have the screenshot of when he was disarmed right here.
I was just asking you a question.
She might not have known.
I get it. Okay, I'm just showing you.
We're here to help.
Right there. Do you see the officer in the far ground?
Not really.
In the far ground on the one in the gray.
He's like right in the middle of the thing.
And the gray.
Can
you
see the three officers? He's the one that he's basically facing us. That officer that's crouched down, that's facing us, bent over. That is the one that is taking away his weapon that is legally concealed carried in his back, basically at 6 o'clock.
Can we put you in the big box? Can you put you in the big box? Because I can't.
I am in the big box.
Oh, I only see you in the small box. Okay, cool.
You only see him in the small box?
Yeah, I don't see him in the big box.
It's still kind of messing up because even when I was on yesterday, and then even today, they had somebody up there twice.
Oh, that's weird. I see Too Tall in the big box right now. But okay, go ahead.
Really?
I can send you the video if you want. I can send you the link to the video if you want.
Oh, please, so I could use that. I've seen it, but I want to have it easily accessible. Yeah, that'd be good.
Crystal, let me ask you a question. Do you think that he had the right to have his pew-pew there?
Who, me? Absolutely.
Yes,
I live in Florida. I carry mine everywhere I go.
Okay. Do you think that he had the right to protest there as well?
Absolutely. Do I believe that the protesters have a right to be within a certain distance of those, whatever you want to call them, officers?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, I think they need to stay clear because things like this can and obviously do happen. So, with that said, I'm all for peaceful protests, but what is taking place in Minnesota, from my point of view, is anything but peaceful.
Facts. Do you think that ICE needs to be there?
I mean, they have a job. Do I agree with what they're doing? No, I don't. I don't agree at all with the way things are being handled. But I'm not.
There's no right or wrong answer. I was just,
I'm not the one that's in control of what's going on. To me, if someone, like if ICE went to the jails, okay, let's say you go to the jails and you go through the people who are in jail currently and they are found to be non-citizens, then I think it's within fair rights to deport. However, we have people that have come to this country with documentation. Their documentations expire and they're afraid to go get them renewed. And I get that. So why didn't we just open up a website, let everybody get a number and a day in court to get their documentation reinserted? And if it's found at that time that they're doing a whole bunch of illegal bad things to other people, then yes, deportation would be an option. But why aren't we just, if you've been in this country for 30 years and you've been, seeking and doing right by the country, why would we want them to leave? We wouldn't.
Because fixing the problem is
a mess. It's just a mess.
Because fixing the problem is less doesn't give red meat to their base, is how I would have to say it. Because even there are Republicans who have done this before. All right. Basically granting amnesty in order to actually have proceedings occur so that people can actually go and use the court system in order to actually do it the right way and such. Republicans have done it before. Reagan did it. It's literally the first frame of the freaking movie Scarface.
I mean,
I'm serious. Like literally, it's the very first frame.
You know what communism is, man? You're right. Right.
But the truth is,
I'm sorry, I watched Scarface.
I don't know about other states, but I know here in Florida because I live and we work amongst a whole lot of immigrants. I mean, and
I'm in California, so you can say that twice. Shit, we got a lot of them here.
The ones that have done it the right way are the very ones calling in on the illegals. That's facts.
That's interesting.
Regarding being able to carry and protest, first off, they're an open carry state. Then on top of that, if you have a concealed carry license, it's perfectly fine, and he's already been proven that he did. But the craziest part is there is no law precluding them doing so. There's only one restriction, all right, where they can do it. Not as far as protests, as long as the protest is not occurring on government land. It's perfectly fine.
He was in the middle of the fucking street.
It's not government land.
In the middle of the street, buddy.
Bro, PK, we can all be in the middle of a fucking street, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Not in Florida. You
can't be not with
You can't cross. You can't cross the street, bro, without being in the middle.
Did he really say that? Did he just say that?
He left, man. Why you leave?
Not in Florida.
Because he got caught in something so stupid. You remember earlier when I was saying?
Can we not cross? We have to be in the middle of the street to cross the street, right? You know, if you're walking, right, you got to cross the street to be in the middle of it, correct? Or am I wrong? Like,
no, you're not wrong.
You could jump over the street.
I think he just like short circuited it. That's why he dropped. Like you heard him. He was like, he was in the middle of the street, and then he realized what he said because he short circuited and then just dropped. So
like,
I don't know if his brain is still.
We laughed at him. I think it's because we
still
laughed at him.
appreciate
It's not just that he said. I don't think that it was because he realized he said something silly. I think it's that we laughed at him. Everybody laughed at him, so it was like
he's been saying that for like a longest time that I mean since I've been here. He's been saying he was in the middle of the street. He's in the middle of the street. He's in the middle of the street.
Like he's face down on the sidewalk. What are you talking about? He was in the middle of the street.
Other issue with all this
now the middle of the street is government property, right?
I mean, apparently it is according to him. But my other issue with all of this is just. We now know that ICE has been there's a detention center in Texas that has been reported from the witnesses inside and from people who are doing investigation that they are sexually assaulting people inside of that facility. And there's 80 people that are reportedly have been assaulted. And this action is a systematic action from them to do this. So why would anybody want to be grabbed by ICE, put in a detention facility, and potentially being harmed? Like that would be scary for anybody, even in the case of Renee Good. Like if that's a possibility that you can be grabbed, put in a facility and assaulted, who's ever gonna just sit there and be like, yeah, let's put me in the detention center? Like this is wrong. They need more oversight. This is horrible.
You know what the worst part is? A lot of these people that they're hiring, they don't do background checks. They don't do nothing, man. They just like, oh, you want to sign up? All right, sign bottom line, boom, you're in. Like, how do you know these people aren't criminals? Like, it's just sad, man. It's really sad.
Well, within 2 hours, I could have a different social security number, a different name, and a different ID.
Yep.
Right here in Florida. I could find that easily. So the fact that, people have social security numbers and are working jobs, it's not necessarily the employer's fault that they have hired what are considered illegals. It's because they have the identification that says they are, and they're not going in depth with it. And that's just the reality.
This is also, I mean, what you're saying is applicable to ICE as well, but in my view, they don't even care. Like, I don't think they care too much on if you're a criminal or not. There have been cases where I think there was a report about how there was an AI program that was trying to funnel people into like the former Leo path or the non-former Leo path for their training, right? So normally they get their 8 weeks of training, I believe it is. But if you're a former Leo, you get 4 weeks. So they made a mistake. So there's thousands of people that are out here with only 4 weeks of training that have no prior experience in law enforcement. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I actually have the same thing. I don't know what his search was, but here's mine for the same one. Yeah, I looked up, does Minnesota have a law restricting people from carrying at protests or demonstrations? And it says, and what I came up with is in Minnesota, carrying firearms at protests and demonstrations is generally permitted for individuals with a valid permit to carry, though there are significant restrictions, particularly location and the riot and disorder. He didn't do any of that. Statute 609.71. If protest becomes a riot, that did not occur. That did not happen. So I don't understand. So American Lotus, what the fuck, yo?
And y'all lied and said they don't do background checks. Look, they do background checks.
Oh,
I'm coming back late. What's going on?
What do you mean background checks? For who? Who are you referring to? You mean for ICE agents?
Yes,
I can say this. There's been thousands of detained people here in Florida, and not one person has been harmed because nobody is behaving the way they're doing in Minnesota.
Well, that's not true. The alligator Alcatraz thing that y'all had, that people were being harmed there.
There was nobody protesting there and got in the way of the officers and got hurt. No, there's not.
Are you talking about the citizens or the actual people?
I'm talking about the citizens.
We're talking about the detainees being harmed.
Yeah, detainees were definitely being harmed over there.
Okay, I was talking about the protesters.
Oh yeah, well,
but the
Florida's
detainees,
lost cause.
They put it in a remote place for that very reason, Crystal.
Well,
that was the reason. That was the reason for. That was the reason for the remote place, so that
people have a right to protest. You can't tell us we don't have a right to protest.
Sir, I agree with the right to protest. I absolutely agree with it. I've already said that, sir. However, with the Alcatraz, the reason they opened that is because it's an old airstrip, and it didn't just, quote, close. What happened was all the detainees were removed.
Yeah,
so flown back to their country from that airstrip.
Yeah, Crystal. What ended up happening was it was exposed that opening up alligator Alcatraz didn't make any sense. They already had a facility that was not being used that already existed. So they were already wasting money, wasting personnel and facilities in order to actually do this whole big thing where we have our own, essentially giving red meat to the base. That was the reason for the alligator Alcatraz. They basically created a facility that didn't need to be open, wasting federal funds when they already had a facility that was ready and already in use. Or basically, they had stopped using.
Well, and while everyone was focused on alligator Alcatraz, they opened 2 others.
Yeah,
that was the purpose.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is an incredibly common tactic by the right. They actually have a name for it. They call it "break it, then blame it." Essentially, they create a problem where they make a big deal out of something that's low level, and then if they win, either in midterms or in general election, if they win, they take their thumb off the scale and say, "See, we fixed the problem we caused." All right, or the thing we made up out of whole cloth that never existed. All right, and then if they lose, they obstruct. And if they lose, they obstruct, and you say, "See, the other side can't get anything done, even though it's them." And the craziest part is they've been saying this. They've been saying this out loud since like the Obama administration. John Boehner, the Speaker of the House, and Mitch McConnell said, "We're going to be the party of no order to make sure that Mr. Obama is a one-term president." And then they just obstructed everything. They voted against clean water for Flint, Michigan, just to not have him fix something. No matter how good or easy.
I honestly, personally don't see a left or a right side. I see the government and I see we the people. And the government is not for we the people. They're for themselves. They're only for themselves. I don't care if it's
I get what you're saying, but you do recognize that there's a difference between I basically see this country as every 4 years, every 2 to 4 years, we basically vote for a babysitter. That's, and the thing is, they tend to come from 2 different agencies, the D's or the R's. All right, the babysitters. Now, the thing is, one of them essentially is kind of on the phone with their boyfriend a lot and doesn't get a lot done, but brings really nice snacks. And our kids are pretty much safe. All right. All right. And the other one sets our kids on fire every time that they freaking come to watch our kids. And that's the difference. Both of them, they're not great, but one of them's so freaking horrendous that it's not even a comparison at this point.
I just call it the clown leading the circus. And we'll get
sorry, miss. I didn't know I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have a little lag. So if I interrupt people, I'm very sorry. I wanted to play the video that PK is so adamant about that makes this completely a justified pew-pewing. And it's really, it's comical. It's not comical, but it's comical that they're using this as a reason. So this is prior to the push to everything. You can see the women are not even interacting with the ICE officer right here. Alex is right here, over here. You'll see him. So this is their interaction he's talking about. That Alex was aggressive.
Let's go around.
The ICE officer is pushing him he's in about 3/4 into the first lane. And the ICE officer, so you can see it slow-mo. This is what he's talking about, that Alex was aggressive.
Wait a minute.
This is what he's talking about. He said he bellied up, didn't he, Con?
He said belly to belly.
Right?
Yep,
right?
exactly. Belly to belly.
Exactly. False.
Oh, PK,
false.
Come on.
And I guarantee you it's the same. There's no other video that shows this previous interaction. And I'm wrong.
So he was just full of crap.
Didn't he say that I was lying about stuff? Because that's pretty funny. So
he got offended when I said He got offended multiple times when I called him a liar.
And can I ask a random question? Too Tall, is
He
your
just
name
came back
from the
in, so I get him
Secret
up here.
Path?
Say what now?
Is your name from the Secret Path?
No, what do you mean Secret Path?
It's one of my favorite movies, and one of the characters in there was named Too Tall, and so I like saw that. And I was immediately like,
no.
Sorry. It's like an old Hallmark.
I was in high school in the 70s. 6'6" was tall in the 70s. It's not tall anymore.
Okay.
But 6'6" was
you still tall, bro.
That's still pretty tall.
No,
Yeah.
I'd have to be
it's a Della
I played
Reese
center when I played basketball. They got guards that are 6'6" now.
Well, watch it. It's a great movie. Secret Path.
Okay.
Anyway,
What's the name of it?
It's a Secret Path. It's a Della Reese movie. It's great. It's really old. It's like 90s.
Okay.
I used to watch it when I was a kid, but
Wait,
yeah.
hold on. You said Della Reese
Is it? Yeah, I think so. Is that her
name? Yeah, I mean she from Harlem Nights. I'm just trying to think of the say the movie again.
The Secret Path. Oh yeah, it's definitely Della Reese. Let me show I'll show you the picture.
I think I've seen that from the 90s. Damn, I was a kid back in those days, bro. I was like,
it's one of my favorite movies. This movie, The Secret, or not Chase, it's Secret Path. It's with this girl.
Oh no, I see that.
No, it's great.
I was in the 90s. I was already NCO.
1999. So late 90s, but yeah.
Oh, late 90s.
I was a senior NCO. I was a senior NCO.
But anyway, now that we've seen that video, can we agree that there was no belly up confrontation with Alex and the ICE officer? He very calmly let him push him off to the side. There was no confrontation, and the ICE officer walked away after that.
You got to come up, man. You got to come back up.
PK, we see a whole bunch of daylight between them. You ain't going to show
Yeah,
him the video that basically changes that.
You know what?
He is backing up to avoid being touched by the officer. The officer escalated it.
It's almost looking like he's complying with the officer's request.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say too. But this is day 2 of
I don't need
murder.
your video, PK.
What is going on? Like, why do we need to? Like, we have to stop trying
just to be fair. Could you play it for us?
Yes, absolutely. This is the video, PK. I know exactly what you're acting like. You got some video that nobody else has. This is all online. This is the situation.
PK has the same video.
Yes, this is the exact same video.
And it looks like he has his hands up the whole time too.
Yes, phone in one hand, the other hand was up. This was the
come on, PK. We keep inviting you up.
Belly up conversation that PK said happened. No bellies touching there.
I just want to.
He's backing up the whole time. Yeah, come on,
I just
man.
Wait, you know
and
what?
Wait
though,
for
I
the
also want to know.
The slow mo comes. You can actually see it very slow. So look.
Yeah, he's pushing him with. He's got a hand on him. Come on, bro.
Thank you. PK, who's the liar now? Huh?
Come on, PK. We're looking at the interactions.
So
it doesn't matter where it started.
Yeah, PK is talking about it started in the middle of the street, but right, it did start in the middle of the street because there's another video that's actually I think there's like a 4-minute video or something where it shows Alex in the street and he's directing traffic as well. And we see him walk to the side, and the border patrol agent confronts him.
Come on up, PK. We keep inviting you up, man. Come on up, bro.
Looks like he was pretty compliant to me.
I think PK needs a donut, bro.
Wait,
come on, PK. We'll give you a donut, bro. Come on.
Democrats and the little Democrats like me. Do you, PK? Come on, PK.
PK. I think PK wants. I think he needs I think he might need a moment.
You know what though?
He might need some orange slices, some vitamin C.
You know what though?
He needs some milk.
I just want to say for 2 days straight, we've been dealing with plausible deniability. And I'm sick of this shit.
Yep.
You, PK, you're old enough to be my fucking grandpa. You're old as fuck, dude. Stop this fucking nonsense.
Say that,
please.
He said you're old enough to be my grandpa.
Fuck. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful.
How old is PK?
Bro, I'm 20. I don't know how old he is, but I'm 21 years old. He's old enough to be my fucking grandpa.
Crystal, you asked.
Maybe your dad, not your grandpa. Because now you got me feeling.
Crystal, you asked what happened after that. I will try it and find the video. But what happened after that was Alex stayed on the side. 2 women on the side were literally talking to one of the ICE officers. They weren't. I mean, there was no physical interaction. They were talking to one of the ICE officers. Alex grabbed one of the women when they were not the woman that he saved from the ground, another woman that was violently shoved by ICE, and that's how it started. ICE started shoving.
I agree. Right. So I think somebody said that. Wait. Somebody. No, it's the same location. I heard somebody earlier say that the lady spit on the ICE agent. That's why the ICE agent became irritated and pushed her. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what somebody said earlier. But whether or not, I know that. Right. Whether or not she spit on the ICE agent, I don't think that's warranted a push that hard, to be exact. Like, he literally fucking knocked the lady off her feet.
So, Crystal, this is right after that interaction. This is what happens. I want you to watch this. There he is.
To document what was happening.
Just
about a minute later, Preddy is seen.
So these are the two women over here.
Directing a car past him. An officer then
watch this.
Another apparent observer.
What pushes her?
She moves to Preddy.
He catches her from hitting the ground. Pushes him again.
A second woman walks over. The officer
pushes her.
Then sprays Preddy.
And Preddy is just trying to protect these two women from being shoved and pepper sprayed. Where was his aggression? Where was him starting anything?
He put his back to them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just a human being being a human being and trying to.
That's what I was just about to say. I think anybody with some type of fucking human decency probably would have did the same thing. And I don't know what words was exchanged or anything, but based off of looking at this footage, analyzing it, it seems like he was actually trying to be a peacekeeper rather than an aggressor.
Well, and I agree with that where he's concerned. But my question is, did you say that she spit on one of the officers?
Well, I don't know if that's true.
I wouldn't even repeat that.
Somebody,
no.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I heard.
I didn't even know the ICE officer pushed the first woman until I saw that video.
One piece.
Well, because that if like you said, if that's the case, what then would be what he would be doing is impeding in an arrest, because spitting on someone it's a criminal assault.
Wait, I just want to point something out. Neither of them were under arrest though.
Is he Godzilla? Is that nuclear loogie?
Someone is arrested. You push them?
I wouldn't, but I'm
okay,
not an
that's
officer.
not what officers do, Crystal. You need to stop putting these on the victims in this situation. Those officers acted recklessly, irresponsibly, and violently. You need to stop putting this on the victims, ma'am. You're disgusting. Those officers acted inappropriate. You are. You're saying,
I'm just asking questions.
No, he's not. He tried to catch a woman from hitting the ground. I hope someone does that to you. Jeez.
Well, he is a victim. And thank you. Wow, that was aggressive. I'm just asking questions.
I have no patience for dumbasses. I don't. I have no patience for dumbasses that support fascism. I'm sorry.
Now I support it. Okay.
Ma'am, you are. You're
here
saying
5 minutes ago
that woman did something wrong, right?
No, I'm not.
You are asking questions to make the victims into the perpetrators, which is fascism. You need to watch that video and learn for yourself rather than ingesting whatever MAGA and the Republicans are telling you. Watch that video as a bystander and say, should that have happened? Don't say, well, did she do this? Did she do that? Did she blink? Did she yell? Did she scream? All of things she's allowed to do as an American. You are taking our rights away by supporting this. You are. So I'm sorry, you are a dumbass. Yeah. I hate to be honest with you, but you are.
Crystal,
how did I say I supported
Crystal,
it? In what way, shape, or form?
Crystal, here's something I'm not curious. This is a way in which that it seems a little weird. All right, a little weird to me. All right,
what?
You zeroed in on the whole thing about spit on her, like maybe she spit on him, right? I want to ask you something. This idea of arresting them. Where is the crime? I'm curious. Like,
spitting on someone is a felony.
Well, that's I thought
it was a misdemeanor.
No,
it's a misdemeanor. No, it's a misdemeanor. 100%.
No, it's not.
Because it's spitting.
Yes,
maybe in your state it's a misdemeanor. Here it's
what state is it a felony? Automatically.
Florida.
Tell me what's. Oh, I'm gonna look.
Spitting on. You mean the officer?
Let me go get the statutes.
She might mean an officer though. She might mean an officer.
Yes, spitting on an officer is a felony. That's why I was asking a question. I'm not supporting or condoning them murdering a man in the street, ma'am.
You have made nothing but excuses for the police in this situation.
That's not an excuse.
You absolutely have. Every time you say something of, oh, well, maybe they shouldn't have this, you say, but. After everything you say, that but needs to be out of your language. I don't care about your opinion of me. Okay? Your butt needs to be out of language.
Yeah, no. So spitting on a law enforcement officer is definitely a misdemeanor. It could be also be charged with a felony as well, depending on the jurisdiction, whatever the case may be, right? So
I actually just looked it up. It's still not even a felony. Spitting on law enforcement isn't even a felony in Florida automatically. It's only if it causes, and I'm going to put it directly,
bodily injury,
imminent harm and spitting. Yeah, imminent bodily harm and spitting on a law enforcement can become a felony in those situations. I'm going to tell you right now. I need to ask this. I just need to ask this question. All right. Was she Godzilla? Was this a nuclear loogie? What the heck are you talking about?
Yeah. So right. So even still, right. No, right. So I'm just even still with that being said though, man, it's like we're narrative building here. We're trying to find anything to justify this bullshit. We need to stop this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I keep trying to justify it.
There is no justification.
Am I the only one that's getting the impression that, like, when I wasn't paying attention, somehow Judge Dredd rules got happened? Like, did that happen? That happened last week.
Daniel, I'm also confused because they're like, oh, she spit on him, or oh, they were in the road. Is that an unaliving sentence now? I didn't know that. Like, I thought that people just like went to jail. I didn't know he just puked him in the middle of the street.
There's no justification for what happened. None. Zero. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions. Sorry, that's offensive that you can't handle questions. That people ask.
And the other thing, guys, listen to this. Let me make this statement also. They constantly keep saying they're agitating the police. You cannot breach the peace of a police officer. You can use profanity. You can say anything you want out of your mouth. You cannot breach the peace of a police officer. So he can't just arrest you for being a dummy or saying dumb stuff. That's not arrestable.
My whole thing is it's like that's crazy. So once.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, why are we like, this is like day 2, almost 3 of debating murder. Why are we doing this? Why is this even like still the topic? I think we've all come to the same conclusion, and we just need to go find, like, let's talk about something else.
I think people, the loyalty to MAGA, man. I think that's why we keep debating this. Because, like, in any other circumstances or instance, we would be condemning it as a country in a whole.
Yeah, and then it's crazy too. Like I've been since this has happened. I've been on many panels since this has happened, and it seems like the same.
I'm sorry.
It seems like the same people who were pro 2A are now anti 2A for some reason, which is fucking weird.
That's always been the case. Like here's something a lot of people don't realize. I love history. History is one of my favorite things. Medicine is my passion, but history is my hobby. All right. So far, we even got a degree in it. Now, here's the crazy part. So, did you know that Ronald Reagan, prior to becoming governor of California, was actually the chapter president for the National Rifle Association in California? Ooh. This is back when he was the head of the Screen Actors Guild. This is back when he was the head of the Screen Actors Guild and all that type of stuff. Yeah, it's like super pro 2A and everything, right?
That's before my time.
Governor. Then he became governor in California, right? And weird. And he was super pro 2A, right? But it's kind of weird that when the Black Panthers protested and actually marched to and peacefully protested, armed and everything, completely, not one person from the Black Panthers could be arrested because they didn't break the law. It's almost like you're going to stay within the law when you're founded by a person with a Juris Doctorate, Huey P. All right. So I'm trying to figure out, So they changed the law in California. It was something called the Mulford Act to target the Black Panthers to remove their Second Amendment rights. They love their 2A. Conservatives and Republicans love their 2A unless somebody that they disagree with actually has the same rights. It's awful Animal Farm of them, isn't it? All animals are created equal, right? But some animals are more equal than others, apparently.
That's why I always ask, do you guys support January 6th? And I always get this weird answer like, I'm not sure. Yeah, I did. And that's why I always ask, because the hypocrisy is exposed. But it's kind of a waste of time to even talk about hypocrisy because they don't care about that. They'll just move the goalpost.
I just don't. I don't know how anybody justifies January 6th. And then what made it worse was he come back and pardoned all those guys after a jury trial found them guilty.
Of beating
now, that's not due process. I don't know what is.
Of beating federal agents, literally attacking, beating federal agents. They're like, yeah, that's why.
So I can't with, you know what? I can't with these fucking people, man. Like these people are like fucking ridiculous or something.
Oh yeah, like think about it. They went and got Maduro and wanted to put him on trial for supposedly all these, illicit substances that he was supposedly did it, but that got thrown out. So they already failed at charging for that. But the craziest part, this was literally a week after he pardoned a person who did the actual same thing.
Exactly. Who
actually did that.
When a jury convicted him, and he said they treated him wrong. How does the jury treat you wrong?
It started under Trump. They started investigating him under the Trump, and Biden had the indictment and conviction, but the investigation started under Trump. For that president of Honduras, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but the reason, I've been like, I think the reason Trump pardoned him is because it's
gonna be a kickback.
No, it's not a kickback.
No, he's talking about the J6.
No, it's not. Yeah, no. I'm talking about the Honduras president.
The president.
Because so he was charged.
It's gonna be a kickback.
No, I think it was actually.
It wasn't gonna be.
Remember Kodak Black and Lil Wayne had a big freaking falling out because Kodak Black paid less money than Lil Wayne did for his pardon.
Yeah,
that's a real thing that happened. They had rap beef.
I know they got pardoned, but I didn't know they was beefing over it.
Yeah, because Lil Wayne paid less than Kodak Black. One was for schmugs, the other one was for pew-pews.
You're cutting out B, by the way, if you're trying to talk. Like I think he's going in and out.
Wild.
Why are you
rap
coming
beef
here?
and everything over it.
Did everybody go out? Was it
okay?
Sound like everybody went out for a sec.
I thought I'd never say this, but go NRA. Get them. That was not on my 2026 bingo card, rooting for the NRA, I tell you.
If they are really saying there needs to be an investigation, ICE done messed up.
Here's something.
When the NRA saying they need to be investigated.
But this is the kicker. Your president said the way to combat crime is for more good people to have pew-pews. And here's a good man who had a pew-pew, and he gets unalive. Remember when he said more guns would be good?
Right? Good guy with a.
So now you're going to unalive this man because he was carrying a gun.
And that's why I ask questions, is because we all witnessed a murder, and there's no justification for it. So that's why I ask questions. There's none. I've been carrying, I call mine Little Crystal. I've been carrying her for 32 years. She's never made an appearance, not even once, because I'm a very level-headed person.
You take her to the range?
Oh, absolutely, every week.
Oh wow, you ain't playing.
I'm not playing, but she's never made an appearance because I keep a level head. And trust me, there's been times where I've felt threatened enough that I thought I might need to, but I didn't. So
But even think about what you're saying. You have worked with your tool and you know how to operate it, and more importantly, you know how to keep a level head when those situations come.
Yeah,
you haven't even been trained, but those ICE officers should be trained. For
absolutely.
And I think that's what's rubbing me the wrong way. Like, especially this last one. It was too many people for him to be taken out like that. And I'm like, if you need 6 people to take out one person, none of y'all should be working.
Yeah. You know what also is crazy? They keep talking about the man was, everybody keeps saying he was resisting and all this other fucking crazy shit. But I'm like, what is he resisting? He was getting his ass whooped. Like, what the fuck? Like, what?
He resisting that beat, B. You can't resist no
curious
beat.
I'm curious.
Come on, man.
Did Alex Preddy have superpowers and we didn't know about it? Is he All Might?
He must.
What's going on here?
He must be.
He must be Superman.
He was charging
the guy was a nurse, man. Like, he doesn't even look like he's some big old dude, like, 250 pounds, all beefed up, and you know what I mean? Like, bro,
that man. Wait,
he's a bicyclist.
Yeah,
he was a homeless guy. He didn't deserve what he got.
No, he was a nurse. He
just didn't deserve it. It was unjustified, and that's why I ask questions, because I'm trying to rationalize in my mind how this could happen.
It's real simple. You undertrain a bunch of people and you give them absolute immunity.
But I don't understand why the training went down. Like, I mean, maybe because
the
they're trying to get more
recruits
in.
None of people want to do it.
Think about all the protests that were happening during Donald Trump's presidency and even during Biden's, right? Remember the pre-Bs and the freaking Oath Keepers and all them type of, those guys, all of these protests. But they all went away. Where'd they go? They joined ICE. They got a promotion. No, it's not my opinion, because we just found out that Enrique Tarrio is actually freaking on the payroll.
Did he confirm? Did he confirm that?
That was confirmed a week ago.
Oh,
no way.
I thought that was
ICE documents.
I thought that was
ICE documents.
Wow.
Internal ICE documents prove that he's actually freaking. He's actually a freaking.
They paying him?
Yes.
See, this would be making me mad about Joe Biden. Like, I kind of wish he would have acted like Donald Trump did, and we wouldn't have to be worried about Donald Trump.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like,
I was saying with the whole student loan thing, I was like, just do it, and just do it. They can't do anything about it. Just do it, and then at the back end they'll sue whatever. Bio loans are forgiven though. Who cares?
Right, Gator? I was like, I love you, Michelle Obama, but let's go low, babe. Can we go low for a little bit? Like, I'm ready.
That's the one thing I don't want to say I respect about the Republicans, but they stand on business. They do what they like. This our country. When the Democrats get it, like, well, we're gonna fix the Republicans' mess, but we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna fix the Republican mess, and then we're gonna go on with the country. Like, no, start pointing out what the fuck they do.
Here's my thing.
We gotta fix it. Like,
I don't understand. Like, where's the moment? This thing that happened with Alex Preddy. All right. I'm going to put this right here. I'm not trying to be Liam Neeson, but I'm just saying, with my resume, I wish that would have been me. Wish that would have been me.
Dude? You know what? I said the same thing.
John Wick with a deceased freaking poodle. It would have been John Wick with a deceased poodle, man.
Yeah. So you know what? I said the same thing. I was like, man, if that I don't want to be in any situation like that. But if it was me and I know somebody would have been dead, bro. I'm just being honest. And
they're waiting for that. They're waiting for that.
It wouldn't have been me.
I hate to say it, but I might have had to take that ass whooping and just sue him after I got it. You know what I'm saying?
They were hitting him with the gun.
You take that in his head. And I'd have basically used one as a shield.
I ain't trained like that. Like, I might fight some regular dudes, but 6 dudes, I'm gonna just have to take that ass.
I've done it before.
Hey, host. I
still got the lead in my leg
for those $1 million paydays.
You said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Rodney King, they was I zup his ass. That's what they gonna say. But yeah, but I did what you said. Like when you hear stuff like that about Enrico, you know what I'm saying, getting paid by our government, and then you just look at the Democrats like you know what I'm saying? Like, I think when Kamala decided to run, Joe Biden should have said, yo, we gonna flood. We just gonna tell everything that Donald Trump did. We gonna make him look so bad. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, Donald Trump wouldn't have hesitated to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And I know we said you ain't supposed to be like that, but you are.
That's how you know That's how you know that Joe Biden and her weren't so bad. Because if Donald Trump had that dirt, it would have came out a year ago.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
The shoe was on the other foot. Joe Biden, I bet he wouldn't have even made it to the primary. Donald Trump would have been releasing stuff on him every single week.
The first
Just
week
to
back in office.
Bro, like
Not just
earlier
release
when
it,
that PK guy and then that other dude, Black, whatever his name was. That's what I was trying to tell him. I was like, why do you think these guys are getting sent to these states that really can't defend themselves? Because I'm telling you, bro, like New York and California, bro, don't try, bro. Don't
Please come here to New York.
Bro,
but they also go to the right neighborhoods, guys. You got to know that in Minnesota, there's some neighborhoods they ain't going to.
They won't. They won't. Bro.
They ain't trying to walk in. So don't
bro,
try.
like me and my boys, Bro, like me, like I was talking to my boys last night. I was like, bro, like everybody get your shit together, bro, because they come over here, bro. This shit ain't happening. Like, because I got homies in New York in every freaking district, bro. Like they're already booted and laced up and ready for
I wouldn't
shit.
even wish that on them, but they know where to go. They know where to go.
They know where to go, and they know where not to go.
And that's just like Trump when he said Cuba and Mexico and Colombia. He ain't going no Cuba, Mexico, and Colombia. He know better than that. Them people, they ain't gonna be no, but they
like. Hey, you guys see that video of
they're not gonna come out of there with no
Philadelphia with the Black Panthers.
But they're not gonna come out of there with no casualties. You can believe that. It's gonna be some casualties.
Well, and David, something he said that I was like, why do you even think? I don't understand how these people think of like, why weren't the local police there? Just to give you some context, and I Googled this, Crystal, when you said it too. Florida has about 200 ICE agents in it right now. That's how much they deploy to Florida. They deployed 3,000 to Minneapolis alone. The city of Minneapolis has 600 police officers. How are 600 police officers? And that's like total. They don't have that many on shift at a time. That's how many total they have at their disposal. So how the heck, with 3,000 ICE officers crawling the city, are you able to be like, oh, we need help over here on Nicolette? Like, no, they're just, there's no time. Like they have no control over their own city. It's absolutely pathetic.
And Florida and Texas and California have more illegal immigrants than any other state.
Exactly.
Florida and Texas and New York. And they ain't trying to come there with all that smoke.
They can't, bro, because they know if they like, because I used to live in New York. I was born and raised in New York, but I moved over here to California. I'm telling you, bro, in California, it ain't gonna happen, bro. You come to LA, you come to San Diego, you go up to the north, you go to the Bay Area, bro. I'm telling you, every street, every block, everybody's ready to roll. Like you come over here, you try to start that shit. Good luck, bro.
If ICE only has 200 members in Florida, they must all be in Jacksonville right now because they are everywhere.
I think, Crystal, I Googled it and it said 1 to 200 in Central Florida. That's all that they have. But if you have something else, let me know.
Oh yeah, I see them all the time.
Yeah, it's Jacksonville, Central Florida.
In Jacksonville.
No, Central Florida is North Florida.
Yeah,
Jacksonville is North Florida.
We're on the coast. We're not. We're directly on the coast, on the beach. So we're not Central Florida.
But they're not here in Central Florida either. I hadn't heard anything in Central Florida related to ICE.
Is Central Florida Coney or Gainesville?
It'll be Orlando.
Central Florida is Orlando.
Orlando, okay.
Orlando, Sanford, Kissimmee.
Wait a minute, Gator. I just knew you were from Florida with a name like Gator.
Oh yeah,
originally.
Oh yeah.
Originally, I am.
Oh man.
Originally, I'm from Broward County, Miami.
Okay.
Ooh, David, did you say you live in San Diego?
No, I live in I live in LA.
Oh, okay. I'm going to San Diego this summer with my kids, and we're so excited. We're going to go to LA and stuff. I'm from Illinois, so I'm in a really boring state, so they're very exciting.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, you guys go over there.
My aunt and uncle live in San Diego. So, I'm not in Chicago. I'm in Southern Illinois, the racist part of the state.
Oh, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the jelly.
Okay. Yeah, you guys gonna love it over there. Just make sure you guys hit up the beach and it's gonna be pretty.
You know
hot
what's really funny? Years ago when I visited my aunt San Diego, she said, "Oh, is B talking to us?"
Really warm down.
He's talking to someone else.
So that's the reason the light is coming on.
So a few years ago, not a few years ago, when I was little, I went and visited them a lot because they've lived there for a long time. And my aunt told me, you can always tell the tourists because they get in the ocean. I was like, why? She's like, because the ocean is freezing here. So only tourists want to swim in the ocean. I was like, okay. And of course, my dumbass was in the ocean. So, you know.
That's crazy. I didn't. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say it looked like my tablet thing is messing up. I got to get a new charger, but it's about that time too. I think I'm gonna shut it down because I got to finish washing. But everybody want to give a final thought? Like, should we do a 2-minute show time?
Fuck ice.
Basically,
fuck ice.
You said what now? Buckeyes?
Fuck ice.
Oh, fuck ice. I was about to say Buckeyes. You from Ohio? But I'm from Ohio too. I'm like, Buckeyes.
Come on, you're a little sweet soul. You're like, the Buckeyes. We're like, fuck.
Yeah, fuck ice, man. No.
Buckeyes.
But yeah, when I come back, it'll probably be like an hour or two. I'll send everybody.
Christy Tall, are you a Republican?
Is who?
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
I don't have no use for the orange man. Zero.
But yeah, I can agree with.
Yo, all right, no more talking about this shit in Minnesota. Let's move on. Fucking dude was wrong.
Give me a topic so I can do a thumbnail for it. Give me a topic real quick and I can do a thumbnail.
I don't know, something else, brother.
That's not gonna help me.
Greenland.
You know what? That might be the topic. I don't know. And just have my hands up. And everybody can just chime in on.
You know what? Just make it just make it an open live and just make it to where you can just come up, just an open panel, no topic. Just make sure you exclude Alex.
Okay.
Just
say we can talk about everything else but Minnesota.
Yes.
Wow. I'm gonna try that out for like maybe a half hour, but you know everybody talk about it. But I'm gonna try it out for see what we get.
It seemed like they ain't got nothing else to talk about. It's besides
I know, right?
Immigrants in Minnesota.
Are you familiar with Anton Daniels and Corey?
All the money we spending to send ships over to the Middle East.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard there's some build up over there right now.
Hey, no, they definitely, because my buddy, his ship just went out on a deployment to Bahrain. So
we spent $1 billion sending them down there to South America.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the reason. You know what? I think what a good topic would be? Our military and our defense budget.
Oh Lord.
That would be a good topic.
Veterans in here.
That would be a good topic because some people feel like I'm just saying. Honestly, I think that would be a good topic though. I think that would be a good topic because some people feel like we spend too much money on our military and some people think we don't.
Yeah, we cry about welfare, which is about 2% of the budget.
Hey,
but we spend
Lisa.
That white bitch left. She lucky.
Oh, Lisa.
Oh God.
Wasn't that bad, Lisa?
Whoa.
Lisa,
you know, it's all bad when the
she
girls
said,
will
"Hey,
get into
conscious that white." She said, "Hey, conscious that white bitch."
See, one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna disturb your panel. So when I heard you were ended it, I'm like, okay, let me get up here. But yeah, that white bitch, she lucky. Matter of fact, send her back the invite so she can come back.
Damn, Lisa.
Oh Lord.
You hate white people now?
I am sick of these moon crickets.
Lisa, why
you rancher having ass?
You know she ain't coming back after you say
why
that.
Your profile private?
What does that mean?
What is
I'm black. Anyway. Right.
I don't even
so
think
the problem is
she an immigrant.
Send her back the thing, conscious. Because one thing this white woman tried to do was play in my face. She tried to play, and I did nothing but defend that white woman, and she thought she was gonna be messy when it came to me. Does she professional troll? She got a troll for life now.
Wait, what happened? You know her?
So I do. So we was on a live, right? We was on a live, I decided to ask a man if his swimmers work. That was the conversation. We was having a conversation about kids. He got offended. This bitch went on the back end and screen recorded a live that I was in and sent it to the guy I was arguing with. Mind you, I was there with him. I said the thing to his face. So why was you trying to be messy over something that I said to him directly? And I doubled down.
Lisa, how long ago was this?
Be quiet. This was a couple days ago. I doubled down on what I said to him. So he didn't have to hear it from you. I told him. Right? So she tried to be messy. That's what she tried to do.
Oh, that's why you're mad. She tried to be messy.
No, I'm not mad at that. She tried to be messy for something that I stand 10 toes down on. You didn't have to screen record nothing. And I've been nothing but nice to you when everybody was ganging up on you, talking about you live in a trailer park and you got 3 teeth and shit. I defended you, but now you are the trailer park trash that everybody say you are. And I hope you have a miserable life in hell. In the woods.
What?
Just for that? I sent her invite, but I don't think she's gonna come up after you said that. It's like we give her a few. I sent her an invite, but I don't know if she comes.
She tries. Listen, let me tell you what she does. She tries to be cool with black people. Right? She one of them. She tried to be cool with black people, and then when she get around her other friends, she bashed them same black people she cool with. I don't fuck with what people that's like that. I really don't.
I dig that.
You know what, Lisa? I agree with you because white liberals are a pain in my fucking ass. I hate white liberals.
You know what? I got kind of a prompt about that. It's called white supremacy and the white savior complex.
That's a good one.
So we might have to
that's a good one. You're gonna hurt some white people's feelings, man.
She tries to pander. She tries to pander to black people. She tries to pander to black people who think will hold her hand. You know what I'm saying? And when they was ganging up on her, Conscious, I'm not gonna lie to you, I defended her not because she was white, because I don't like people doing the whole gang up shit. Right? Do the one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? But now I see you doing some fake shit. And I never believe people with what they say until I know that I see it for myself. I'm one of those people. And I was so mad. I said, damn, I defended you, white trash, moon cricket ass bitch. I defended her. And now I'm mad because I can't take it back. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right because she got a troll for life. And every time she in here, I'm going to come in here and harass her. She going to get off this
harass
behind me.
Okay. And Lisa, I hope you accept my friend request. You still have it.
I will, Conscious. Absolutely. I love you. I always thought that, you know what, and I want to apologize because I actually thought it was your mic, and that's actually your voice. I apologize.
Hey, Lisa said I sounded like a frog one day.
I didn't mean it to be rude.
Hey, Lisa, what is a
Lisa,
moon
you all good, man. I laughed at that shit like
a
that.
moon cricket is what the fuck Crystal is. Yeah, she is a cricket that's on the
look at the comments, bro.
David,
I left your comment, bro.
You're blocked, David. From here, you're blocked.
I don't like those kind of white people. Y'all need to stay away from them kind of white people. She is not good people. Don't be talking to her.
All right, now we know. We didn't know.
Got it. Yeah.
No, you gotta see for yourself. Don't take my word, but I'm just telling you. I said Kermit the Frog. Nah,
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
You know what? Y'all not funny at all, right?
I'm dead,
let me tell y'all what I said that because he used to hold the mic to his mouth. So I thought it was his mic. I'm like, okay, well, let me buy you some new headphones because your mic is very awful. But then now I see him talking without the mic, and I'm like, damn, that's really his voice. Oh my God, I feel bad.
Thank you. I don't know if that didn't make me feel any better. Like she said, damn, that really is his voice.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I did it.
No, you are good, man. You good.
You see what I could do? I could apologize for me being wrong.
Yeah, but trust
me. That white moon cricket ass bitch that live in a trailer. No.
You know what? Without comedy, I swear to God, man, people are gonna go fucking bonkers, dude. Like, you need comedy in your life, bro. I'm not even like.
You know what?
I'm not being comedic. Hold on.
No, but just laugh at. I dig what he's saying. I dig what he's saying.
And she lucky I cursed her out in the comments and not in the panel because I didn't want to get dropped. I didn't know who was
no,
her favorite.
I wasn't gonna. I seen it was going on. I wasn't gonna drop you. We gonna let you get your shit. We just was gonna step out the way. When ladies,
y'all don't step in it because I show that I shoot daggers at everybody and then I apologize after. Yeah. just stay out my way. I'm windmilling everybody.
I know. Trust me, I know. Let me go and get my voice changer, guys. And when I come back, though, I'll send everybody.
Yeah, make sure she's in here. Don't forget to send it to me.
I won't. Never. You gotta send my friend request too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. Why I do that?
Oh yeah, I sent Lisa a friend request too because I try to hear this shit.
Yeah, Lisa, she don't even.
Lisa, why are you private?
Gangster out here.
Why you private?
No, I just don't like fake people like that, especially when you're white and I defended you against black people, and that's why I got to stick to my black people because I defended her against people that knew what they was telling me, and I had to learn the hard way, and it's okay. I'm gonna apologize to them in a minute too, you know. Because
you know what? I appreciate your realness, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It takes because especially nowadays, people do not like to admit when they're wrong. Like the last week, I didn't realize that we had sanctuary cities. I mean, sanctuary states. I'm like, nah, we ain't got no sanctuary states, not cities. I know, but I was wrong.
What state? What state is sanctuary state?
It's Illinois, New York, Oregon, and I won't say Washington. It's like 5 or 6.
Minnesota's one.
Literally, when I Googled it.
Minnesota's one too.
Yeah, I won't say like 5 or 7, but New York, Washington. What else? New York, Washington. I think Oregon. I can't remember the other ones, but it's like 5 to 7. I want to say, but I didn't know that, and I had to. You know what I'm saying?
Telling me what states I should never live in.
I know it's New York, Oregon, Illinois, and Washington, and them the ones I can remember off the top of my head.
As many immigrants that are in Florida, I've never had a problem with immigrants. I don't. They have not touched my life personally in any fashion.
When I lived there,
I had a baby with an immigrant. I'm no searcher, but anyway.
Actually, the immigrants I've met are very, very cool. I don't know. In Georgia,
I met a mixed bag. Like some of the, but the majority of them are cool. But like I met 1 or 2 Latin dudes.
Are you in Georgia, David?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, nice. I'm in Atlanta.
What side of the 400 you live on?
I'm near Midtown, so I'm like in there. I'm in there.
Wait a minute, y'all in Atlanta too?
No, I don't live in Atlanta.
Are you?
Don't put that on me.
Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. I work downtown.
Oh, really? Wow. What side of the 400 you live on?
Well, I'm on the east side, Stone Mountain.
Yeah, east.
Oh, yeah. I don't go to them places.
Oh,
wait, what side of the 400? Where are you at? You're in Clayton County or something?
Alpharetta.
Oh. That's the truth.
Disgusting. You're supposed to be superior to us, I guess.
Y'all to talk to Lisa.
What's your career?
She's too high class for us.
I'm gonna drop all y'all so I can talk to Lisa. Right?
Host, what is your career?
And I know where Alpharetta at. Huh?
What's your career?
I'm a cook.
Oh, I had a baby with an
I work at Taco Bell. They say I work at Taco Bell.
You don't have to be a cook. You don't have to be a cook to work at Taco Bell.
Yeah, but no, they know I'm a cook. Look, I'm here for my.
Let me nothing.
It's about to end, but come on up real quick, Els.
You ain't about to end go nowhere.
My phone, I think my tablet about to.
Yeah, you get that one, bitch. In here, do me that favor.
Oh Lord, you got Oros here. Now that's a Republican right there. That's
you know what? I feel like I've always been Republican at heart, but I just ended up on the Democratic side.
That's a Republican.
That's a Republican.
You've been lying to us, Aaron.
And any shooting is okay with her. Listen. Any shooting is okay with her.
Do you have this
he
phone?
said any shooting.
Any shooting is okay with her.
Are you listening to me? Please put that tablet on the charger and get that white bitch back in here.
No, any shooting is okay. Any shooting is okay with her. As long as the bullet come out and go out, it's good shooting.
Y'all just stay out the way of my gun. That's it. Stay out the way.
You will become collateral damage. My favorite Republican.
Yeah, a dangerous Republican.
Why am I not your favorite?
Wow.
No,
because listen, I don't know what you're talking about. So you're not
You
gonna
know,
put that
I'm a-
bad juju on my name.
Hold on,
yeah,
Lisa,
I'm
you
mad.
my
You call me an immigrant all the time. Stop call-
Only immigrant, as far as she's concerned, the only immigrant is a deported immigrant or a deceased immigrant.
Oh, and that's true for her. That's for sure. From what I heard, at least. From what I heard.
I don't know, bro. I think I'm about to start a petition to send Lisa back to her island.
Well,
So,
I didn't go like to.
Lisa, immigrant, bro. She didn't tell y'all she was an
They keep
immigrant from
denying
Haiti.
my request.
We not letting go of this one.
Right.
Flag on.
I'm starting to feel like
Don't let, hey, bro. Just
all
cause, hey, wait, just
black
hey, wait, just cause
Republicans
she, hey,
just
just
wanna
cause she,
swim upstream.
just cause she live in Atlanta, Georgia, or Georgia.
I don't live in Atlanta.
she's in the Alpharetta, so she can go.
Technically, she's in the suburbs of Atlanta.
That's the Atlanta. That's the metropolitan area.
Lisa, that's right. That's what we do. We don't come to Georgia to stay in the hood in Atlanta. We come to the Georgia to stay in the suburbs. Right.
Alpharetta?
Listen.
Alpharetta might as well be. What are we talking about?
Listen,
I was gonna say Alpharetta is definitely it's borderline suburbs, borderline hood.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alpharetta can be hood for sure.
Nah, Alpharetta really nice. Don't get me.
There could be hood. There's hood parts in Alpharetta. There's parts on the
Man,
west.
It's not nothing that's scary.
And hood parts everywhere.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just be honest. I have yet. Now I ain't been on the bluff, but I've been
Where the
nearby.
college considered? Where the colleges considered to be at?
That's downtown. Well, it depends. Clark Atlanta is downtown, so
yeah.
I mean, like all the big ones, pretty much downtown. Georgia Tech, Clark,
Morehouse,
Morris Brown might be downtown too.
Yeah,
but it ain't
You
really
got
big.
Agnes or something.
it's kind of
Georgia
downtown.
University is in Dahlonega.
Yeah,
Morris.
No, I was gonna say Morris Brown. I think is the
Those
exit
are ghetto
before
colleges.
downtown.
We don't go there.
I don't think so, but I want to say Morris Brown on the west side for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why y'all going to Morris Brown?
I mean,
I don't know why.
Nice
but,
black college.
You know,
It's been doing well. It went bankrupt a few years back, but it bounced back. Nice. Yeah,
you know, I was thinking about going to Clark Atlanta, and then I heard too much about it. I was like, I will not be on there.
Why do you want to go? Why do y'all want to come to Atlanta?
Wait, you're in Atlanta too, B? I didn't know that.
Why?
No, I'm not. No, I'm
No,
not.
we in Colorado.
I just know the area.
I don't understand that.
I mean, Georgia's cool.
No, I've never understood that.
Too many
Y'all,
white
let's go
Republicans with
to
Confederate
Atlanta for
flags
the
to me,
weekend.
bro.
But then they stay in the city. We got Blue Ridge.
so-
We got Athens.
Who wants to go there?
Because you
With all
want to
the
get the
mosquitoes.
feel
Georgia,
of
you
Atlanta.
know what,
That's
bro?
why you stay in the heart
you know
of the
what
city.
though? Georgia scares me because I was riding through like the back roads of Smyrna, and I seen a white man outside on his porch with a Confederate flag, and
You're
I
in
was
Smyrna,
like,
bro.
Oh, I see that all the time. They don't scare me.
I was scared.
Oh, they are
They
not.
use, but
They are not.
But at least you know where you stand with them. They don't smile in your face. That's the one thing.
That's
you know,
what.
stay
Yeah,
away
I
from
mean, shit. That's why. I mean, that's
You
just
know what I
like
mean? They
that's just
don't
like.
give warnings.
No,
you
I
know,
was just gonna say
sometimes.
that's
But
just
see,
like
that's,
north,
but
they
see,
don't.
that's the
no, but
that's
see,
the thing.
but
If
that's
you
just
don't
like
go looking for issues, you're not gonna get none.
no, that's true. But I was
I
gonna
don't
say
know
that's
about
just like
that. I've been
that's
unprompted,
just
got
like wait.
issues. I didn't try. They just gave me issues.
Yeah. I don't know though. I got I was
I don't have
traveling.
issues.
I was going to. I was in
No.
some of the Georgia
Did you
State
go do your
Police.
ABCs?
They're racist as fuck, right?
Who?
You
Georgia
mean
State
GSP?
Police.
Georgia
GSP.
State
Them
Police.
You
niggas
better
is
stay the
racist.
hell out their way. That's all I'm gonna tell
Them
you.
niggas is racist. He
What
got
they do
pulled
to?
over. He got pulled over.
You just need to stay
Bruh.
up out their way for you to stay
Yeah, I don't.
alive. That's all you
Yeah, I
got
don't.
to do.
Yeah, I don't fuck with GSP. But
Hey man, they don't play though. They
You
will
think
they
you could
round
don't.
your
y'all
car.
see
Woo!
Yeah,
y'all
they
see
are
wait,
very.
hold on, Congress,
Don't
hold
get
on.
in no heights. Just pull
They
over.
see what
Just
they
pull
doing in
over.
Minnesota. You can't do that here with GSP, baby. It's not gonna end well for you. You can't do
Even
none
the
of that
black, hey,
wiggle
even
shit in the
yo,
street.
even a black, yo, bro. You think even the black ones that you think supposed to be down with you because that's your community, but
Why would you
I
think they
never
down
think
with
Some of them
you?
cool though. Some of them, I've interacted with some of them cool. Some of them dickheads. But the one thing they don't play about, they'll get anybody, Republican, Democrat. It was a
They don't
Republican
give a
last year
shit.
who acted a fool in
Yeah.
the Congress hall. They escorted that motherfucker
Yeah.
out. treating them like he a nigga almost and shit. Like, damn, like they don't play. Like that's what they equal opportunity assholes. You know what I'm saying? If you breaking the rules, they gonna get you no matter what.
You remember that one time when they was chasing them kids in the track hall down 20?
Yeah.
And they pitted them and they went flying through the woods.
Oh man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do not play.
But do you notice that there ain't no real small officers in Georgia?
Yeah, it's the funny
they
part.
They all like 6 feet.
They are, and that's what I was gonna say. So the GSP, the GSP officer that pulled us over, dude, he was like fucking 6'5" with a bald head and a long beard
and a body out of this world, like even on steroids all his life. Listen, they're all on steroids. Even the ladies be jacked. That's why I'm saying, really depending where you at. Now I ain't gonna lie, in Philly, the cops, some of them was a little petite, but out here in Georgia, man, they got that shit in the car. And they are big, and they just look like they ready to take you down in a moment's notice. Please cooperate.
And best believe you're gonna get away with it.
Yeah, but you want to know one thing I've also noticed in Georgia? I've gotten more help on the side of a road or just out in public and in aiding from officers than I ever got in Philadelphia. Like I have actually had an officer change my flat tire on the road in the rain. Like,
I mean, that's what
they actually are nice.
But that's what they're supposed to do, though. Police officer.
It was state patrol, like it was highway patrol. Excuse me, but but either way, like I saw. Listen, this black man fell off of his bike in the middle of an intersection, just on like residential roadways. They got out their car, stopped, cut off traffic, helped the man up, took his bike across the street, came back, walked him across the street. I've seen these cops be assholes out here, but I've seen them actually be very kind and aiding to the citizens. I ain't never seen them.
That's what they're supposed to do.
But no, that is their job, but that's not how all officers are. I got a cousin at home who's an officer, and he's an ass. He's not doing that. He's not helping you across the street with your groceries, ma'am. He's not doing that.
Well, no, that's anybody.
But down here they do.
But I'm saying that's what they're supposed to do.
Damn tablet up.
But this is what I'm saying. Like,
Lisa, quit yelling at your damn kid. They're going
the cord.
Don't drop me on my head now. I done told you.
That's what I was trying to say, yo. Let me go, because I was gonna run and get another cord.
You know what, bro? Lisa,
you have a wife to do what?
Lisa,
I ain't got no. I don't have no wife. No one loves me.
No,
don't say that. We all love you, bro.
Don't say that.
I need the ladies' love.
I'm not appreciate the best you bring it home is
when these democratic streets get lonely.
We're not good enough.
He gonna find him a conservative woman. He gonna be like, "What you want me to do, baby?"
The back was talking about me today, baby.
It's all right.
Oh, he's gonna find one of the ladies. Next thing you see him, next time you see him, he's gonna have a fucking Trump hat on.
Democrat plantation.
Yeah, but no, let me run to the dollar because I want to say that maybe the Dollar Channel.
You got it. Is that an Android tablet?
No, this is Samsung.
That's what I'm saying.
Android. That's an Android.
He trying to start off the fit. No, it's a Samsung. That's an Android.
I'm sorry, I didn't know she meant the operating program. Yes. I don't know.
Well, you know what, bro? I just want to say.
What?
I just got a message. I'm sick of these fucking old.
Look, y'all, it died.